So big welcome to our Tuesday night events, which is very exciting. So good to see all of you on. So this is our platform and where we are able to share what we do working from home, which is amazing, and a little bit about our products and our program that we share. So my name's Jamie. I've been doing this business now for 2 years, which seems unbelievable. I started this as a student nurse and a student nutritionist, and I had a keen interest in health and wellness. But I really started my business to just pay for my products because I was on a very tight single income. That was my husband's income, and it was very much something we couldn't really rely on because he was so unwell. So we just needed to make sure we could afford to purchase the products and not have to, buy into our budget that we'd already kind of allocated every month. And so that to me just meant, sharing amazing results that I had with a few other people. And I guess, much to my surprise, this has become so much more than that. 2 years later, I am now earning more than double my wage that I earn as a nurse doing this, and I absolutely love it. It's my passion to share great health with other people, and it's also very much my passion and privilege to work with amazing people like yourselves and, get to share the business side of this. And what we can achieve working from home around our families and around the lives that we have without having to change too much. I know for me, it certainly gives me days with my kids that I wouldn't have had I have just gone down the traditional path and worked full-time as a nurse. I would have had to put them in care full-time. And then days like this where it's 40 degrees, I just blew up the inflatable pool today and we had an amazing day in the shade. My kids in the water all day and we just laughed together all day. And I think making memories, big or small, like that, to me is absolutely priceless, and having a platform that allows us to do something like that in whatever way that works for you is amazing. So I'm not going to go on for too much longer. I'm going to introduce you to Ali. A beautiful soul, and she has been able to create an amazing business as well around her beautiful family. And Ali's going to share about our products and our wonderful program. Thank you, Ali.
Hey everyone, I'm Ali, and this is Eliana. I have the pleasure of talking to you about our program and products today. So my family and I have been using the products now for about 17, 18 months. And we've had amazing results. So I just had so much more energy after being a zombie mum from my first son not sleeping well to going to having so much energy, and now throughout pregnancy, even though I have a newborn, I don't need to nap, which is amazing. And my husband's lost 11 kilos just by changing that, making that one simple change. And my son now eats lots and lots of veggies, which is really awesome considering he wouldn't touch any before we started this. So they're very exciting changes for me, and just the tip of the iceberg. So I'm really excited to be able to share.
I know you.
So I'll start with our premium products, our flagship product. I've only got one hand, so I'm going to have to lift up one at a time. These are our fruit caps.
Sorry, Ali.
These are the berry capsules, and altogether they contain 30 different varieties of fruit, veggies and berries, and they're basically just picked straight off the vine once they're completely ripe and dried and put into a capsule. So there's nothing synthetic or artificial in them, and it's literally just those fruit and veggies which help to bridge the gap between what we should eat and what we do eat every single day, so you get those awesome nutrients every day. This one is the omega capsules. I'm really excited about these ones because I feel like these were the one thing that was missing from our range, and they're new. They came out a bit over a year ago now. And they're just a vegan fish oil alternative. So they contain a full range of omegas, which are essential fatty acids that we don't get from our diet. So we don't make in our body, so you need to get it from our diet. They're great for every cell in the body. They're so great for inflammation, your skin, your hair, your cardiovascular system, joints, inflammation, so many things. So it's really important to have those in our diet. So they're really great because they don't have any fish in them, so they're sustainable. They're great for vegan people, vegetarian people, people that are allergic to fish, people that just hate that fishy reflux, people that don't want that risk of contamination with the heavy metals like mercury. So, so many people, it can be such a great alternative to fish oil. And then these ones are one of my favourites. So they're the gummies. They're the same as the fruit and veggie capsules, but in a chewable gummy form. They're really soft, so they're easy for the kids to chew. You can actually get them for free for a child aged between 4 and 18 if you order the capsules for yourself. So they have been an absolute lifesaver for us. That's what got me started on the products to start with, because my son just wouldn't eat any veggies at all. And now he goes to the supermarket and picks veggies off the shelf and takes bites out of them, and I have to buy them. So I think that's a pretty awesome problem to have, and I'm really thankful for those. And the last product, which I've actually got tied to something else at the moment, is our complete shakes. They are a vegan protein shake, and they have heaps and heaps of superfoods in them. They're really, really yummy. They come in chocolate or vanilla, and basically they're like a protein powder. You can use them to have a yummy smoothie. You can put them in recipes like pancakes, protein balls, overnight oats. You can have them for a yummy snack or for breakfast on the go. There's so many different ways to use them, and they're really awesome. Definitely one of my faves as well. So one of the great things about our business as well is that when any customer or obviously team member start with any of the products, you also have full lifetime access to the JBT program. And the JBT program was all designed by Kira Westwick from MasterChef. She designed it to be all about eating real whole foods and less packaged and processed food. So it's all designed to be just a healthy lifestyle program. It's very sustainable, no deprivation, lots and lots of yummy, yummy recipes that are all family friendly and everyone loves. And there's different legs to that program, one of them being the shred, which is really great for weight loss. And we actually have a shred competition coming up in the next couple of weeks. And the winner takes $2,500, which is a pretty awesome incentive. And second and third place get $500 each. So that's something that's really exciting that's coming up soon, and I can't wait to see the next results on that. There's so much more to the program, but I don't have all day, so don't want to keep you around. I'll just pass you on to the next person, who is, I lost the page, sorry. It's Prue.
Thanks, Sally. Hi everyone, I'm Bonnie. I've been on the products for almost a year in February. Before starting the products,
Prue, I think you're on mute.
Hello.
It's Bonnie, Ali. You're right, Bonnie.
So before starting the products, I didn't have much energy. I was having a nap every day. I was sick all the time, always. I was pretty much living at the doctor's. I had bad nails, skin, and I also had dairy and gluten intolerance. But after being on the products for 11 months, I've been sick once in that 11 months. My eczema's cleared up. And I actually don't have my dairy and gluten intolerance anymore, which is really good. And my nails just won't stop growing, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'll pass you on to the next person. Sophia?
Hi everyone, I'm Sophia. I'm a mum of two. I am going to talk about team building a community. So I have been in the business for 3.5 months now. I basically got into it because I didn't want to go back to work, to my traditional job. I wanted to be home with my 2 kids and still manage to bring in an income. So it was all about being flexible. It allows me to meet new people, I get to help others, and I know what my purpose is. So instead of being an account manager, which I'd been for 3 years at my 10-year job, where I had to always ask my boss if I could have days off, or just be basically another number to a big corporation who really didn't care about the small people, to now this. So I actually wake up with a purpose. I don't dread going to my traditional job. I love what I do and I get to help people. So I love how everyone's just also supportive. We're all here to help each other, and it's always about a team effort. So I like being around like-minded men and women who all uplift and empower one another. So it's really good to have people that are wanting the same goals and are going to help each other get there. So that's enough about me. I'll put you on to Monica, who's going to talk about the 3 ways we get paid.
Thanks, Sophia. I'm Monica. I've been in the business for just under 15 months now, and I started the business for similar reasons. So I'm a mum of 1 and I worked full-time and quite enjoyed having a full-time wage before that. Once I became a mum, my child didn't sleep very well, so it got difficult for me to get back into the workforce. So once I did get back into the workforce, I decided that I didn't want to go back into things full-time. So I needed to find something to create a stream of income without having to compromise on lifestyle. We just built a house, we had a mortgage, etc. So I started this to get healthier and have another stream of income online, and basically fast forward to today, loving it. So with this type of business, online based, we get paid 3 ways. So the first way is just our retail profit, which is just straightforward. It starts at a certain level and then it increases as we grow our business and our stability in our business. The second way that we get paid is bonuses. So we don't lose anything by not meeting certain bonus timeframes, but if we do happen to build our business a certain amount of time within a time frame, we'll get an extra incentive, which is a bonus, and that increases as we get further into the business as well. And the third way we get paid is commissions, and that there is probably what really unlocks our long-term residual income. So that's really kind of like compound interest over time. So the percentages, the extra percentages. So the better our business is, the stronger our business is, the stronger our customer base is, the more of that commission we get built up over time. And that's what allows us to then, once we have a strong business, even myself, within a year, I could go away for a week and take that break and come back and still probably get paid the same as I did last month. So that's really what I love about this kind of business, is that I can take that flexibility as a mum, should I ever need to. So that is basically how we get paid in a nutshell. And I'm going to pass you on to Prue to talk about self-development.
Prue, just need to pop your video on, hun.
Hi. I think my video's on. I can see me. Hang on, just turn it off and back on again. See if that worked. Did that work? Yeah.
It's on.
Awesome. All right.
Find you.
So how do I click on me?
You just keep talking and I will find you.
All right, no worries. Okay, hi, I'm Prue. And yeah, so I'll talk to you about a bit about self-development. So when I first started the business, I was quite down and not really feeling very confident in myself or good about myself. I was in quite a bad place. So in the 10 months that I've been in this business, my self-confidence has grown, it's skyrocketed with all the support from all the beautiful ladies that I work with, and just learning how to talk to people and all of that. It's really helped me quite a bit. Sorry. And yeah, it's really, really built up my self-confidence more than I ever could have imagined. I didn't think at all for a second that it would help me in that. And I can tell you right now, 10 months ago, I would not have gotten on one of these meetings and talked to anybody about anything. I would have probably had my camera off the whole time and sort of just sat in the background and listened in. So just that in itself is something really amazing about this business. And if you feel like you can't do it, or you feel like you're not confident enough, or you don't know how to talk to people, I can tell you right now, you will, not long into it, you'll change your mind completely, and you'll grow your confidence, especially with all the support that we have. There's ample amount of support. You're never without anybody to ask for help or anything. So, yeah, I'll pass you on to, I'm not sure who I'm passing it. I think I'm passing you back on to Jamie. Oh, no, Tracy. There you go. Sorry, Tracy.
I have actually loved watching you blossom, really, because you did used to just sit with the camera off and sort of no one would know that you were there, and now I love that you're actually involved more. So my name's Tracy. I've been in the business coming up to 2 years now, and really when I started, or when I joined the business, it was purely to pay for my own products. I didn't really, if I got a little bit extra, that would be fantastic. I went from 2 full-time wages when my husband had a truck accident down to a pension. So we went from, you know, quite a bit of money and living really well, being able to do simple things like go out for meals. You know, we'd go out all the time. We'd go on holidays all the time. It was nothing for me just to go and get my hair cut or my nails done. And that all stopped. You know, we own our own home, so things were okay there, but all the little things that make life bearable stopped. So once the food bill was paid and the utilities were paid, there was literally nothing left over. And we live 150 kilometres from the nearest town with a supermarket. So finding enough money to buy food and put petrol in the car was a struggle every single fortnight. So we lived literally week to week. Pay to pay. There was nothing. Lucky to have $5 afterwards. But and the credit card, naturally, everything went on the credit card that we couldn't afford, that we needed, went on the credit card, and that was maxed out. In the 2 years that I've actually been in this business, I've paid off that credit card. I now, again, don't have to worry about something as simple as going and getting my hair cut. Saving for 6 months to go and get a haircut it's not right. Or doing your own home ponytail cut just isn't fair on anybody. So that is part of it. The monetary side is part of it. But like Prue mentioned, the self-development part of this business, if I got nothing else out of this business but the growth that I've experienced in the 2 years that I've been doing it, I'd be extremely happy. I didn't think I could. I would sit in the corner. I wouldn't speak to anybody, so I know what Prue's saying. And now I can do this, or I can stand up in front of a room of 50 people and actually share my journey. So that kind of development and part of the business is, for me, the most important part. I'm just going to hand back to Jamie, who's got some fun stuff tonight now that I've spoken.
Thanks so much, Tracy. It has been an absolute pleasure to do this with all of you and see all the journeys that you have had. And just to give Tracy a little bit of credit, we had an event in Melbourne this weekend, and, you know, 2 years ago, I could not have imagined either of us getting up and presenting in front of anybody. And Tracy was quite incredible. She got up and shared her product story and the story of her journey and how she's got to where she is today. In front of a group of strangers with leaders in our business right by her side, and she was incredible to watch. And I think everyone in the room had tears and goosebumps. So absolute credit to you. You're beautiful. There's been so many people that, you know, we have watched blossom in their own selves and their confidence, you know, to come from just being who they are and thinking that's not enough to absolutely, you know, understanding how worthy they are and what we have to share, and that the dreams that we once had as kids and young people, that kind of, you know, the workforce and life itself just kind of pummels out of your mind. You know, we get to recreate those dreams and actually make them happen to the point where we literally can write a list and tick them off as we go along. Which is absolutely amazing. So one of the most exciting parts of our evenings on Tuesdays is to celebrate new people who have started in our business. This week we are launching Prue, Bronwyn and Kim's businesses within our wonderful mission together. So absolutely can't wait to see what this becomes for you. It's an amazing opportunity, and really it is what you make it. But we are all here as a team to help and support and mentor you through that, and we can't wait to see what this can be for you. So congratulations to you girls. Can't wait to see what the next steps are for you. It's been an absolute pleasure to have everyone on tonight. Thank you all so much for jumping on a hot Tuesday night. And I can't wait to see you all in the future and possibly again next Tuesday night. Thanks very much, team. Have a good night. Thanks to all the people that shared. You did an awesome job.
Bye, Trace. Thanks.